Alright YouTube, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video because, well, you can see it's dark, but we're going to get the car out for drive and I have to warm up the car for several miles, like 10 kilometers or something like that, or 15 kilometers, and then I'm going to do a few pulls maybe, but I'm taking you along with me. So I have to do a little bit weird stuff with my SD cards because one of them broke and one of them only can record in 360p, so maybe the video quality is even worse than just being at night, but you have to bear with me. Also, I have a third episode coming, but the whole SD card crash thing destroyed the footage and I have only 360p footage left, so I don't know if I will be editing it. It's about fixing the headlight. Maybe I make a video of it one day, but maybe not. So that was actually the video that was supposed to come this weekend, but yeah, I realized that the footage isn't that usable, so I decided not to edit it right now, and maybe we'll have another episode sometime next week or so. I will try. There's still a bit of work left on the car, so yeah. So as I told you, I have a few SD card issues, and right now I'm recording on the SD card from my radio where the music is on, because there's the most space of all my left SD cards I have, since my main filming SD card with 32 gigabytes is corrupted. So yeah, we're still warming up. We have a few kilometers on, we have a few kilometers to go. You see the temperature of water is up quite a bit, so but the water temperature obviously doesn't say that much. The oil temperature is important, and as we don't have any oil temperature gauge, we are just going by a rule of thumb of like driving 10 kilometers with not hitting any boost, and then driving 5 kilometers with hitting only a little boost, and kinda slowly getting into it. So yeah, we're driving on a nice back road right now and doing about 50, right as the sign says. So we are completely nice, and I could make my high beams on since there's no one coming here. So yeah, I keep driving for a bit and I will put the camera aside and I will start back up recording as soon as I find my words. Now, as soon as I find a place to do a few pulls. So we are not doing anything crazy, nothing like whatever illegal. Also, I don't want to film anything illegal, obviously. We're just doing a few 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 if you're in the kilometer range, and other than that we're maybe doing a few 50 kilometer to 100 kilometer pulls in third gear, just to get a baseline down how the car is running, so I have a reference if I change something. Maybe I do a bit of a tune-up, I don't know, air filters, spark plugs. The car has a bit of an issue with idle, so it isn't everything alright. So yeah, that I have to figure out. And alright, so we are now at about 20 kilometers and I have hit a little bit of boost already, so we are ready for a little bit more. It's going actually uphill, so do a little bit of uphill third gear pull. Alright, so third gear, 50 kilometers to 100 kilometers. There's 50, a little bit over, a little bit under. Right, so now again I had this where the boost didn't quite, I mean the boost gauge showed boost, but it didn't felt as it had boost. The boost gauge isn't accurate at all, it's just a very crude thing, so the ECU might have dialed back the boost, and well, I'm lost my train of thought here, but yeah, the basic idea is sometimes I don't get the power I think I should get, so that was one of these times. So we're just driving a bit to the next straight line right now, and sometimes the power is there, sometimes it isn't. So that's exactly why I'm recording this, to have a comparison and to look at numbers, so I can look at the video and look how long each pull was. So I do a few more, I don't show all of them in the video, but I do a few more 50 to 100 kilometer pulls and just see what it ends up with. So up next, a few fourth gear, 50 to 100 pulls. 50. And 100. And another one. So that's a few pulls. So I think I have done enough pulls right here, so I'm going to drive on. It didn't go as well as I hoped it would. Well, it did go well. I had a few good pulls, 0 to 60. I had one or real nice one, and but the 50 to 100 pull didn't go as planned. So I had the feeling that at the 50 to 100 pull, I hadn't had as much boost. But maybe it's just only my mind, right? So right now I have on this vehicle 648 kilometers since I bought it. That includes the drive home from the guy after I bought it. So I didn't drive much with the vehicles. I really don't know. But basically the thing is, I have the feeling that the boost isn't consistent. So sometimes it feels like more power when I hit it, and sometimes it feels like less power. So this car really, the boost comes on really early, so 2,500 RPMs. So you really is a torque monster. So if you hit it, you feel it. You feel really that you are pressed into the seat. I mean, well, it's a 150 horsepower car, so it's all relative, but you feel it. And yeah, totally lost my train of thought. Was looking, saw something in the mirror. So yeah, you feel it, and sometimes you really feel that kick, kind of kick in the seat or punch in the seat or whatever you would call it. And sometimes it's just a smooth transition, and it doesn't really feel as there's much power. So maybe it's just the transition is sometimes smoother, sometimes not. So it just feels as less power, but it's the same. That's what I'm going to do with the recordings now, and look at the times. Are they different or are they not? But yeah, that is why I made this whole recording stuff. So also I wanted to put a video out for you. It's more a vlog. It's at night, you don't see anything, you just hear me talk. So well, at least you hear me talk. So car is driving good, as you can see. It's driving really good. It's a lot of fun, obviously. It's a ton of fun to drive. It's an amazing car, and I'm having fun. But I don't get to drive it too much, as you can see on the kilometers right there. And right now, yeah, I'm just driving it for fun. So totally lost my train of thought there again. I'm really good at this today. Yeah, I'm gonna drive home now and look at the video footage, and tomorrow I will be editing it and putting it up on YouTube. So that's for that. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.